Some of y'all already know what this video is going to be about. What's up, my soldiers? It's Wild Bling Honor. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about tech school love. So I'm going to give y'all the scoop on what's going on in tech school and kind of like give y'all a heads up. Some things go down in tech school. I'm just going to give you guys this image and hopefully you can connect the dots in between. So you got 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds all in basic, all separated. So we have males over here, females over here. Literally, you'll never come within this close of a female for like 8 weeks. Ladies too, y'all gotta stand like a certain amount of distance, so we gotta keep our distance. You can't get close, you can't look at each other, you can't talk to each other. So pretty much guys, you're surrounded by men for like 8 weeks in a row. Ladies, y'all surrounded by women for 8 weeks in a row. So when you mix those two masses of people, keep in mind their ages, when you mix those people into one dormitory, into one school, into one little base, and cram them in there and don't let them outside of the base, nobody can go anywhere, that's pretty much where you can stay. What do you think is going to happen? I don't know how this is at other bases, but at Shepherd Air Force Base, it was a female floor on the bottom for the dormitories. It was a female floor, and then it was like 4 different male floors on top, because in the maintenance world, there's like a bunch of dudes and like 10% girls. But other bases like Fort Sam Houston and Lackland, that's where they train all the medical personnel and all the security forces personnel, and that's where all the girls are. So if you're like looking for girls, that's where you want to go. Like, I mean, it's not like you have a choice, but that's where you would like to be. Anyways, at Shepherd, we weren't even allowed on the other sex's floors. So females, y'all had your own key for your own floor, and like it was a locked door with a camera and all this like security set up. So there was no way that like males could be down there, or at least not without being caught. And same thing for females. Females weren't allowed up onto the male floors. So there was no crossing like that. The only way that you could actually hang out, like go on a date or like really hang out, is in the common areas, which is kind of weird. Like, why would you have a date in the common areas? And I guess if you want to go to the BX or like go outside the dorm somewhere, and once you hit ATP2, then you can go off base and you can hang out off base. Anyways, back to tech school love. So people, they get in relationships and oh man, you haven't seen a girl in 8 weeks, you haven't even touched a girl, you haven't talked to one, you haven't been able to smell one because everybody smells like balls. So you get to tech school, you know, girls, that hair starts coming out of them tight buns, you got girls wearing leggings, you got girls wearing this and that, and it's like, oh my gosh. I was at tech school during the summer, so we were at the pool. Woo. And so you get to tech school and you start looking at your girlfriend kind of differently. You're like, oh man, I got my own money now, I got my own car, I have a job that I can support a family with. Hey, I really like this chick and we're gonna be separated in a couple weeks here. Hey man, well if we get together, if we get married, then hey, we're gonna have BAH, we're gonna have BAS, we can PCS together, we can move to the same base, we can be living our lives together. This would be awesome. And then people get married in tech school. Why would you I don't understand. Really? Y'all gonna go get married. How long have y'all known each other? Like y'all met each other 2 damn weeks ago at the SARC briefing. Just cause y'all sat next to each other during Death by PowerPoint, y'all gonna go get married now? What's her middle name? What's her middle name, huh? Oh, you don't know? That's right, because you met each other 2 weeks ago. What's her favorite color? Oh, what? You don't know? Oh. Maybe you don't know because you met her 2 weeks ago. Maybe you should think about it for a second. What you gonna tell your kids? Oh, we met each other at the Death by PowerPoint. It was a resiliency training, and he was wearing APUs, and I was wearing APUs, and it was hot as balls because it was August, and I just felt love in the air. Something about Death by PowerPoint when you first arrive at tech school just puts people in a certain mood to be in love. Back to the video. Anyways, people get married in tech school. They try to like make things work, and usually it doesn't work out that well. Most of the time people are just in normal relationships, everything's cool, and then you know, you PCS. So one person goes, hey, I'm going to Idaho, you're going to Japan, maybe we shouldn't be dating anymore. Unless you just really feel really strongly about this person, then just continue to date them. I'm not gonna tell you not to date people, but just be careful and just try not to get married. Just try not to. They don't really have any major rules on dating. It's pretty much just no PDA, like don't be making out in the middle of the street. That's pretty much all I have to say. Typically you're at tech school for a pretty short amount of time, so I wouldn't make too many long-term decisions at tech school. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. If you didn't, then I don't care. But hopefully you did enjoy that video, and if you did enjoy that video, go ahead and check out my last one, which is the USO 75th anniversary concert. It was actually a really great time. We had Charles Tillman, Craig Morgan, 2 UFC fighters, Cowboy Cerrone, and I forgot the other guy's name. Miss America. Had a really great time. I'll see you guys next time. Don't get married. See you guys next time. Peace.